Taoiseach, at the end of January, your government gave its word on the floor of the Dáil here that you would work with the opposition to find a resolution to the impasse in relation to the status of the Michael Lowry group of independent TDs. That would be acceptable both to government and to the opposition. You have gone back in your word now. You have proposed to put a motion before the Dáil that does exactly that, that puts Michael Lowry and his group in the centre of opposition, giving them opposition rights, which is leaders' questions and others. And you do that at a time when you yourself will reduce Taoiseach's questions by half. Only now Taoiseach's questions 1 day a week instead of 2 days a week. So can I ask you that we need to find a resolution to this? Everybody knows, the dogs in the street know, Michael Lowry is a government TD. It's as simple as that, and you need to deal with that fact, Taoiseach. So will you do what the combined opposition leaders have asked of you, which is they've written to you, they've asked you to sit down, let's find a solution to this here that is sensible, that is practical and that is common sense, and government needs to show a bit of common sense on this issue.
Just say, if I could quickly, Deputy Doherty, I don't think you are interested in resolution. This is, you're enjoying, in a strange way, you're enjoying this, and you're going to keep this going as long as you possibly can. And I say that because I've got a lot of letters from the leaders of the opposition. I recall the night I was meant to be elected Taoiseach, and we saw what happened then. But I remember ringing Deputy Patrick, for example, who had written a letter in and had told RT and everybody, and Virgin and everybody, that they were seeking a meeting desperately with the leaders of government, and it transpired that Deputy Patrick was out in prime time. When we then rang Deputy MacDonald, she was at home. And myself and the Taoiseach, meanwhile, were waiting above in the sycamore room. Where are the leaders of the opposition? And they were nowhere to be seen, because, to be fair to them, they had dispatched the letter. They had told the media they had dispatched the letter, and then they went off doing what they were going to do anyway. And this has happened on more than one occasion. The last time I got a phone call from Deputy Patrick, I was in Brussels at a meeting. Would we meet? I had a discussion, and suddenly I'm told half an hour later on the 9 o'clock news, Deputy Patrick has written to Taoiseach seeking an urgent meeting. And this kind of play acting is going on and going on. No, could I say, Deputy Smith, to be fair, Deputy Smith, or Deputy Gannon to be fair, did say we're in uncharted waters. I think we are in uncharted waters. We're in uncharted waters across the world, where the most profound and grave challenges are facing people. With a terrible war in Ukraine, terrible war in the Middle East, terrible war in the Sudan, with very significant economic headwinds coming. Let's be frank about it. The situation is very serious. It is very uncertain. It is very uncharted. And with respect, through the Chair, 8 minutes on a Wednesday, 8 minutes, in addition to what was already there, 8 minutes on a Thursday, pales into insignificance with what we're facing collectively as a country. And I think it's time to cop on here and have a bit of common sense and a bit of proportionality. I think the presentation from the opposition is very disproportionate.